I finished putting together and putting some notes on my early access, early look for Chrono Sword. And there's just something about what I've said that in some way makes me feel bad about not pushing a bit further on. Because, all I did was replay stuff that I've already seen. So, whilst I have pretty severe reservations about what this game is doing in terms of physically constructing its world, I feel I at least should give it a little bit more time. So I'm going to do probably a part 2. This is in theory going to be a part 2. And I'm going to try not to focus on that one, for me, fundamental thing. I'm going to try and look past the issues that I have got with the layering and world construction. Whoa, he's got some range. Yeah, definitely feel like we could do with a silhouette feature for enemies. Silhouette the enemies in red. After the play session that I did yesterday, was it? Well, it might even have been. No, it was yesterday now because it's 1 AM here. I took a look at the Steam forums for the demo, if not the early access, because obviously the early access is not out yet. I took a look at what other people are saying because I was quite intrigued. And there were people that were like, "Oh yeah, it's the walking speed is a bit slow, and yeah, it really oh, that's a nice effect. Kudos where kudos is due. The reflection on the tiles there is very nicely done. Fan of that. Oh, dogs. Dead dogs." See what I mean about there being layering issues? If they created this in no, I said I wasn't going to do this. I assume there was a prompt above that enemy's head to indicate that I should press Y. It's only because I remembered what the stagger stance looks like that I remembered to press that. That's going to be blocked off, isn't it? I can't get through there. No, can't get through there at all. That enemy? Friend. Selfish man. The house next door is on fire. What's that have to do with me? Might as well enjoy the show before the loons show up. Interact with what? Huh? Ooh, soldier stuff. Has less fire resist. But more general damage. I don't know what weight is going to do. Okay, so that's just got me up there. And wasn't this... Was this the way that we came in? I forget. As I said, it was yesterday. Right, this is the guy that's a merchant. And that took us down. Did this take us down but we couldn't get any further? Or did I turn back? No, we couldn't get any further. With how everything switches in and out, so... See, there's a fade there, but the layering just pops. Oh, I died to this guy, didn't I? It's... The lock-on targeting is not very good. That was a nice... Oh no. I thought his sword was twitching because it was a death animation. It's not. It's just something to do with when we move. Thief's cryptic letter? What? Why is this targeting things? Are these, again, is this part of the pseudo 3D thing? Are there actually enemies down here that it's trying to target? I don't know. Well, hello. Man in underground room? Hey, you're no loon. My name's Patch. Patches? I'm a peddler of secret goods and a man you can trust. A meeting like this must have been set in the stars. Oh, mate, how about I make you a deal? I'll sell you this mythical fragment for 1,000 sil. That's half my usual asking price. Why does the... Can you see that in the darkness on the recording? Yes, you can. Why does the Y prompt appear in the shadows behind the room? Okay, so that takes us to there, but there still wasn't anything that we could do down here. But we found Patches. Sorry, Patch. Oops, It hasn't actually helped us make any progress, though. That just takes us back. But the combat feels very imprecise. Oh yeah, arrows. I forget that we have those. Did he just teleport through the boxes? I think he might have done. Why? What the? So it can't decide. This would have just been much better as a 3D game. Oh, I didn't go out here before. Ah. Okay. Let's level up while we're here. What does endurance do for us? Damage reduction, weirdly, in this. God, the walking speed is really slow unless you're running. And then running is actually oddly fast. Oh yeah, we got some notes that I haven't read. Hospital Director's Office has a katana. Okay. Notice at the entrance to the archives. For the safety of all believers, the gates have been closed without notice until the investigation into the recent disturbing rumours has been finished. A knight has been sent to ensure your safety, so please refer to said knight regarding inquiries. Visitors to the Lunar Orphanage should use the back door to the archives. A loaf of delicious bread. It's quite railroady, isn't it, with the fire? Number of kind of physicsy interact. Oh hello. Oh hello. Oh dear. He's surprisingly agile, isn't he? Yeah, the controls just do not feel... It's really hard. Yeah, it's very difficult to tell what is going on, what direction the enemy is facing, and so on and so forth. And there's a real lack of precision, which is it's kind of turning the combat into a bit of a spam fest, because I can't see whether he's holding his shield up or whatever. The art style just doesn't support it very well. Is this taking us out to the balcony? No. Knight's Greaves, Knight's Cloak, Knight's Gauntlets. And I assume probably some Knight's other stuff. Right, what's... Oh, that was damage down. Okay. So it's bread. Bread for health regen. Makes sense. Well, makes sense. Video game logic. Makes sense. See, what is this here that I'm standing on? Is it a body? I feel like the pixel art isn't very supportive of clarity. Still, we defeated a boss. Oh, I don't have enough. Can we get through here? Nice. Kick lever. It doesn't move. The actual level design is actually quite good, I think. Just ignoring my obvious comment about, if this was a 3D game, in terms of actually how these levels and these areas are fit together with multiple levels and so on and so forth, I think this is actually quite good. I think this is proper Soulsy. The issue comes in telling, what layer you are on and how things flicker in and out and so on and so forth. It's like, to me, it looks like we're on the other side of this door. But apparently we're not. Oh, another time gate. Okay. Cathedral ward, you say? Ooh. See, that's an enemy, I think. Oh, we're on the roof. That's why we can't go through that archway. See what I mean? It's just a little bit too difficult to tell. Not enough keys. There's a lot of popping of stuff as well. I think what they've done is that in order to get this working, they've had to do some pretty complicated stuff. Which is ambitious. And it is, in many ways, ballsy and impressive. But it's also only just working and not always working, and in some ways causing more problems. Okay, somebody has just left out. What the? See what I mean? It's not. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, and it is detrimental to the experience. You know, I'm trying to look past this, but when the fundamentals of navigation become difficult because of how your world is put together, not the design, not the level layout, there's nothing particularly wrong with that, so I feel it would benefit from... Oh, there's a door there? Yeah, okay, I guess I can see that. There's a lifeless corpse of a man in the shop. Really? He doesn't look that lifeless to me. What with the fact that he's moving and all. And turning to look at me. Huh? Why does the screen filter disappear? When I go there? Yeah, we've got this vignette and a kind of cold grey filter. And then the vignette disappears and it goes brown. No, I don't want to dodge backwards, I want to charge. Okay. Can I abuse the stairwell? Whoa. Okay, you can push the enemies off the ledge. That must have taken some coding. Again, there's some ambition here in terms of what they're going for. Did he actually die from falling? Looks like it. Why are these NPCs just standing around? There's a lifeless corpse of a man. Well, he's clearly not lifeless. And that enemy just moved through the barriers. And the interact prompt is stuck on my screen again. Again, this is an early access game. I don't think it would be too cruel or too harsh of me to say that I hope it's very early. I feel like I'm just going back to somewhere I've already been. This man has some health. Fortunately. What is it that gets them stunned? You know, is there a stagger bar? Or something? This is somewhere... Well, no, this is around the back of somewhere that we've been. We couldn't get to before. Okay, that's just the edge of a building, not where something hasn't loaded in. Good to know. Oh. I was expecting that to break the bookcase, and it didn't. Until I swung again. Oh, this is the other side of there. Okay. Huh. Whoa. Huh? Oh, that's even higher up, is it? See, again, this is just not working. As a way of showing us and giving a sense of place. There's the katana. See, they're just clipping through the walls and everything. If you'd made this 3D, none of this would have been an issue. I feel like they've had to spend so much time getting this even vaguely working that they could have just learned how to do it in 3D, assuming not knowing how to do it was the issue. Ooh, boss fight time. The issues continue to be exactly the same. What was that? Nah. I probably said this in the last video, but I'm going to repeat it again here. Yes, I am unwell, but I am a veteran of Souls games. I am no stranger to butting my head, to bashing my head against brick walls for literal hours. The number of hours I spent trying to defeat the Orphan of Kos on my very first playthrough of the Bloodborne Old Hunters DLC. Well, let's just say I'm glad I wasn't doing YouTube then, because that would be one hell of a long video. If you take a look at my Lies of P playthrough, fighting off against the final boss there, or the lightning lady whose name I've forgotten, or any of the Radahn, Consort Radahn in Elden Ring, I am no stranger to the punishment that is those games. But the thing about FromSoft games and Lies of P is that most of the time it feels like I am in control and I just suck. And I'm learning the fight. I'm not getting good. I'm not that naive. I'm not good at these games, but I have beaten them. So I have got better at finding ways, essentially, of abusing the system. This is not a game that makes me feel like I'm in control. This is not a game that makes me feel like I've got consistency of movement, consistency of attack, consistency of a targeting. I just don't feel in control of my character. And what control I do have is quite slow and unresponsive anyway. And don't get me wrong, there is a time and a place for slowness in Souls games. If you've got a big ass hammer, yes, it is going to be slower than dual daggers or a rapier or something. But everything in this feels slow. So when you miss, for whatever reason, it feels like you have wasted your time because you know what you wanted to do. You had the right intention, but there's no way of being more... Or no, it doesn't feel like the way. Maybe there is a way, but it doesn't feel like there's a way of being the right kind of precise. And again, I feel this all stems from the fact that this is a 2D game. I really, really wish it wasn't. I've gone another half an hour. I've tried to look past it, but everything for me that is wrong with this is boiling down to the fact that it can't do what it is trying to do because of the absolute fundamental groundwork and scaffolding and building blocks of the world. I would rebuild this from the ground up in 3D. You know, you don't get me wrong, you can keep all the art. You can put all of that, all of these assets onto 3D. But as a 2D game, it's not working. I wish them all the best. And as I said at the end of the last episode, I will check out this closer to release. Because I've already got the early access key. But I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to... Because I can't look past it. I've tried. I've tried to look past this issue, but it is so intrinsic. It's so wrapped up in everything. From a gameplay, moving around perspective. I just don't think I can do it. And I feel like if I try and force myself to play more, I'm just going to come across as mean. I think my piece has been said. I think I rest it there. I don't think there's any more honest feedback that I can give. This just isn't for me. It's just not for me. If it is for you, great. I'm really hopeful that some people can get some enjoyment out of this, because clearly, you know, just looking at it, clearly a lot of time has been spent on this. And based on my incredibly tiny and limited knowledge of how kind of the different layers must have been put together to give this illusion of 3D, what they have managed to do is quite impressive. But it's not enough. Also, why are things flickering? Yeah, look in the top left-hand corner. You've got tiles flickering in and out with different designs. Chrono Sword, folks, let me know down below. Did you try it? What did you think of it? Was I just being an asshole and kind of hyper-focusing on this one thing? Because I kind of feel like I'm being an asshole. But my justification... I'm not trying to be an asshole. My justification is it's just not for me. It's just a shame, because I love indie games and I love Souls-likes. It's just not for me. Thank you for watching, folks. Stay safe out there. Stay fabulous. Chrono Sword. Try the early access for yourself, if you want. I don't know how much it's going to be. It's not out yet, as I'm recording this, unless it's been... Has it been released whilst I've been playing? That's a possibility. Because it's pretty soon that it's due to launch. It just says the item's not available yet. If by the time I edit this together, it has launched, I will put up on the screen now how much it is. Cheerio! Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.